The Siaya Institute of Technology is a technical training institution under the State Department of Vocational and Technical Training in the Education Ministry. The Siaya District Development Committee established the institution in 1987 to offer training in technical skills such as masonry, plumbing, agriculture, and business to serve high school graduates and prepare them for gainful employment.
Student population stands at 2,593. That is in this financial year 2019-2020. We have about 600 currently away on industrial attachment. That leaves us with an enrollment of 2,234 in session at the moment. That is the student population. We have a total staff population of 112, and some of these have been provided to us by Public Service Commission, and another 42 have been recruited by the Board of Governors.
Since then, the institution has expanded in terms of facilities and programs, with gradual infrastructural improvements to meet the demands of a constantly growing student population with diverse needs.
I must say that currently we have come up with 2 lecture theatres that can be converted into 4 classrooms at certain times when the number of people who would like to use the rooms are not so big. But if they're big, there can be lecture theatres that can accommodate up to 200 students at a single session. We have also gone ahead to provide adequate space for building and civil engineering students by constructing some modern sheds that have accommodated their equipment, and also provided space for the students to practice by building their small projects in those areas.
Some of the notable developments include the construction of classroom workshops, a well-equipped ICT laboratory, and the acquisition of a 62-seater college bus.
Siaya is a unique place where if a learner comes in, a trainer comes in, a trainee comes in, we guarantee that this trainee will get the best in terms of training, in terms of experience, in terms of knowledge.
The Institute offers a variety of courses examined by the Kenya National Examination Council, the Kenya Accountants and Secretaries National Examination Board, and the Curriculum Development Accreditation and Certification Council.
At the moment, Siaya Institute is coming out as one of the Center of Excellence in the training of information communication technology. We offer top-notch training in the field of building, civil engineering, agriculture, and more importantly, we have started a course in value addition agriculture. We do courses in nutrition and dietetics. These are new courses that have not been embraced by a good number of the population in the country today. I believe that this makes Siaya Institute to be a center of excellence and a point of attraction for graduates.
The Automotive Engineering Department offers artisan, certificate, diploma, and higher diploma programs designed to train students to work with heavy machinery in the construction and production industries.
Collaborating with various stakeholders in the industry. Right now we are in partnership with the CMC. They always take our students for attachment, and also we have a partnership with Chairman and Sugar. We have our students who have been attached there. Some of them have been absorbed, and also we have a partnership with also stakeholders in the garages around. So most of them have been absorbed there, and interestingly, most of our students who are pursuing diploma in plant, most of them when they go for attachment, they are always absorbed. Yeah, so we have a hard time in bringing them back, which means we are doing some quality work outside there.
The Agriculture Department equips students with the skills to run and work in agricultural industries and settings, priming them for quick self-employment opportunities through the latest agricultural techniques.
For quite some time now, we've been collaborating with Kenya Seed company that normally works here with us, especially in terms of research they've been carrying out a number of research on areas of sunflower, maize, and sorghum. This, towards the end of last year, the GIZ actually approached us so that we can work in the line of TVET. And of course, the discussions are still ongoing. And even last week, they visited us here. The consultancy AGF visited us here under the same program under GIZ to get to know our preparedness. And I believe, and I'm very confident, that as time goes by, when their proposal shall be funded, then Agriculture Department and by and large Siaya Institute, we shall benefit and assist this youth in getting the relevant training that they need in agriculture.
So since I joined this school in 2019 January, I've had a very good stay in the school. The school is such a good place to be because in the Department of Agriculture we are being offered a lot of skills, and the skills that I'm being offered here after the school, that is next year, I will use it outside the world to get my job. I can employ myself, I can start small agriculture farms, I can even I can start putting up the poultry or even the livestock farming, fish farming is also there. So as a student of agriculture, I appreciate the school for being very good to us because they give us what we call practical examples. If you can see around, we have farms that we do practicals here. So as a student, I encourage my fellow students outside there that have finished their exams to come and join us in this school because this is the best place to be. So far, so good. Siaya is doing good, and they call us the producers and manufacturers of intelligent minds. Students who come out of this school, when they go outside there, they are being employed even internationally. So that's why I prefer and I always recommend anybody who want to pursue his course to come to Siaya.
The Applied Sciences Department prepares graduates to work in the research sector with opportunities in food processing, medical diagnostics, technical support, and research centers.
We are working to have a collaboration with Jaramogi Oginga Odinga University of Science and Technology on issues to do with training and research. The government of Kenya and African Development Bank procure to us some equipment that are very rare to be found, and that is gas chromatography, stroke mass spectrophotometer. We also have atomic absorption spectrophotometer. We also have infrared spectrophotometer. And these equipments are very rare to be come by. They are not even in our universities, and that's why we are collaborating with JUST so that we can have a collaboration of training and research on those areas. We are also collaborating with we are also working on collaboration with Maseno University. We had approached them. They are very positive about it. We are also working on collaboration with Siaya District Hospital, that is our referral hospital, so that when we will be starting the course for community health and nutrition, that will be our stopover for further training and attachments.
SIT is one of the best equipped institutions of higher learning in Western Kenya with state-of-the-art equipment for building technology, electrical and mechanical engineering, as well as a science laboratory.
Our strength is in our academic excellence. Our performance, if you look at it, it talks for itself, it speaks for itself. Our performance is quite good. We have departments that register only distinction and credit passes and no general pass. And we have departments where we experience or get 100% pass. So our academic performance is, I think, envied by many institutions. We are doing well.
The Building and Civil Engineering Department prepares students to work in the construction industry, including in the construction of roads, bridges, railways, buildings, and housing.
And we are offering several programs, diploma in land survey. We are offering also certificate in land survey. We also offer courses in diploma for building construction technology, and also diploma in civil engineering. We also have artisan classes for building construction. Then we also have certificate for building construction. And recently we introduced plumbing at certificate and artisan level. We are also looking forward to start our CBET courses, at least to enhance on the competence.
The Business Studies Department molds entrepreneurs through various courses such as entrepreneurship, accounting and auditing, creating graduates who can survive in any business environment. It is the biggest department in terms of courses on offer and attracts a large population of students.
And we are very responsive to the student issues. Through the governing council of the students' body, we hear their complaints and they're directed to the different departments and handle as prompt as possible. And that is what has sustained us over this year, and we are still hoping. So I'm happy to invite all the parents and the stakeholders that in terms of training, our quality, we say, is the best. In terms of social life, even our students, we are really encouraging them, and it is very good.
The Electrical Engineering Department trains its cohorts in the intricacies of electrical transmission, which opens great opportunities for them in civil power transmission, building wiring and connection to the electrical grid, industrial maintenance, among many others.
The student population has grown. Today we have 178 students. So we have diploma in electrical and electrical engineering, certificate in electrical and electronics engineering, and artisan in electrical installation.
The Department of Computing and Informatics prepares students for careers in the ever-growing ICT sector that is increasingly penetrating every aspect of daily life.
Initially, the institution was running on an internet service, that was internet provision at a megabyte of 2 Mbps. But currently, we are running on an internet service that is at a speed of 30 Mbps and above. This has enabled our students to have a very fast access to internet services in terms of content, in terms of other kind of resources. Then two, we also have an expansion in the sense of hotspots. Our learners are able at any given time, not within the classes, but even outside the classes, they're able to connect to the internet and access different resources. That means our learning are beyond the classroom. Learners can be able to access content, whether they're in class or not outside the classroom.
Graduates proceed into careers in computer programming, coding, maintenance, artificial intelligence modeling, phone repairs and maintenance, among many other exciting options. The Institutional Management Department prepares students for careers in the rapidly expanding global hospitality industry, both locally and internationally. It offers certificate, diploma, and higher diploma courses related to the sector. Graduates can join exciting careers in both the public and private sector as part of the institutions or as self-employed contractors.
Skills, and with those knowledge and skills, we want to see people get self-employed outside there. And in those self-employment areas, they'll be able to employ other people outside, so that the people who lack employment outside will get jobs from people who have the best knowledge and relevant skill from Siaya, from people who have taken institutional management from Siaya Institute of Technology.
The Liberal Studies Department offers school-based evening and weekend programs to students who require flexible learning methods due to commitments that prevent them from being fully present in a conventional learning setting.
We are also looking at our operational systems as an institute in terms of the organizational culture and in terms of the moral and conduct of our trainees, so that when they go out there, they're able to impact appropriately in the communities that they're going to serve.
Plans are underway for the introduction of diplomas in pharmaceutical technology and medical laboratory technology between 2019 and 2020.
Targeting the labor market, so our aspiration is to produce qualified and marketable personnel to help us attain Vision 2030 Of course, we also have special emphasis on the Big Four agenda, where one of the items in the Big Four agenda is food security. We are working with the community in the production of sweet potato varieties that are fast maturing, that can help us realize food security. And we are working with groups in the community as a way of our social corporate responsibility to them also.
So our budget for 2019-2020 financial year is to the tune of 320 million, out of which 157 million is from the ministry. We expect that to come from the ministry. Then the difference we are getting from the students, that is appropriation in aid.
Other non-academic departments, such as guidance and counseling, games and sports, support the delivery of academic programs and help students to develop in a well-rounded environment where not only their academic needs but also their personal wants are well taken care of.
Good so far in terms of academics and also in terms of co-curriculum activities, where we find that our netball team has always been taking the trophy. Also, the team that went to represent us at the TVET fair, which took place in Nyamira, came back with 2 trophies, which is also a plus to us. And our drama team are also preparing to be going to present the school.
Both ways, academically and even co-curricular, we are actually doing well. And our students are very much motivated into these activities. Thank you.
Since I joined this school, we had a lot of challenges by then, but for now we've been seeing improvements in terms of infrastructure development. By the time we joined, or those years back, we've been having challenges in classrooms, lack of adequate classrooms. But today as we speak, we have classrooms which are constructed and others are underway. And in the compound, we are also performing in a lot of research and innovations, as our motto states. And to reason this, we have an upgraded Wi-Fi all over the school. And our lecturers are also good in numbers who can deliver to us. And more lecturers are underway still. So Siaya, despite being located in Siaya County, which is in Nyanza, it has given room for every student. From every student, whether you are from different ethnicity, you are welcomed, because we are accommodating without discrimination.
Ongoing infrastructural projects include construction of more workshops, laboratories, a library and administration block complex, as well as the acquisition of more state-of-the-art equipment for the ICT Center, the Building and Civil Engineering Department, as well as the Applied Science Laboratories.
One of which is the new administration library complex that is being financed by the ministry to the tune of 77 million, though we are not expecting the whole amount in this financial year. Then the rest of the projects, like the old admin block, that is refurbishment, we are doing it through internally generated funds. We have the workshop, open workshop or yard for the civil engineering department. We are doing it through our own resources. We have the walkways, we are doing the pavements. That one is also funded by our own resources. The building we are sitting in was actually refurbished. It was initially serving as a classroom. This has also been done through internally generated resources. We are doing 4 number steel classrooms just beside the new admin block, which is complete. That was also done through resources generated internally, alongside the IM building on the upper wing of the institution.
This is in line with the institution's vision of being a market leader and regional trendsetter in the provision of top-notch training, research and innovation.
Among the exhibits that we prepared and competed with, some of which have been shown here, but we have some like the Automotive hand washing machine. That is a machine that enables the user to avoid the tap, because the tap is always contaminated. Several people use it. So instead there is just a button that you step on at your feet, and then the pump starts bringing water so that you can wash your hands. We also have the automatic water deslocator. You all witnessed the problem that was there in Indian Ocean recently, where a car sank into the ocean and could not be located easily. The technology is meant to locate any object under the sea at any depth. It has very powerful signaling systems that can detect the presence of any object.
For a long time, Siaya Institute was known as the best training institution in social work and community development. Most of our trainees got employed in non-governmental organizations in the county and in the whole country. We have our trainees being employed as lab technicians in the local secondary schools. We've got our trainees in the building industry having been absorbed by most construction companies. We also have good graduates in the field of electrical engineering. That makes Siaya to have a good name because our trainees take very short time outside after graduation. And that's why I do invite all the prospective trainees to join us as we give qualified training and churn out skilled workforce.
Siaya Institute of Technology prides itself in offering marketable courses in various fields to not only prepare students for employment opportunities, but also instill an entrepreneurial spirit in their careers. Numerous graduates of the institution have moved on to become employers and job creators both locally and internationally, extending the influence of the institution to the global level.
Very interesting one, because at Siaya Institute of Technology, you believe it, but the number of female students is higher than those of male students. I think that is one thing that we pride ourselves in, a very unique arrangement, that much as we are talking about gender parity, we still feel privileged that as a training institution, a TVET training institution, that the statistics, the number of female students is higher than the male students. That's very unique to us.
The institution's ultimate goal is to admit and train graduates who meet global industrial standards. SIT not only trains students to look for jobs, but also to be creative, self-reliant, and proactive in accordance with its mission to produce a specialized human resource with creative, innovative, and adaptive skills to face the challenges of globalization.
Much as it's not true that technical education is free, there is a lot of reprieve that the parents or students are getting now, because 30,000 out of this money, we are paying 56,420 across all the technical institutions, and 30,000 out of this money is actually being financed by the government. Now, those who are not in a position to get, or those who may not be able to get the difference of the 26, they have the option of applying for the help bursaries, which will turn it to the tune of 40,000, and we only need around 26. So the rest of this money will be able to assist them in the upkeep, more so for those who are not coming from around. Then again, there are other avenues like the CDF, the county bursary scheme. I've also seen them doing very well. So the students are not supposed to sit back at home. Let them come and exploit the opportunities that have come so that they are able to access technical education.
Over the years, SIT has developed a unique corporate culture characterized by an open-door policy between the administration and its clients. This has fostered an interactive atmosphere in which students and lecturers collaborate to ensure training excellence.
Institute, we operate an open-door policy where we engage with our students at almost all levels. I must say that sometimes for the students to have discussions with the principals would sometimes require input from the other officers of the institute. But many a times, even when I walk out here, we can still mingle and talk with the students. They can ask me any question I've always answered any question they're asking. I've tried to respond to some of them that face some challenges that have approached me, and we have sorted them out, and that's how we relate with them, so that we do not create unnecessary distance between us and the students. The lecturers are my comrades, they're my colleagues. First and foremost, I'm also trained amongst them. There is only the one difference that today serving as their principal, so I take up that responsibility. But ideally, they are my colleagues, they are my companions. We work in the same circulating environment.
SIT also has an alumni association founded in February 2019 that brings together graduates of the institutions who want to participate in the governance and development of their alma mater as they socialize and network with former schoolmates. They have pledged to, among other things, mobilize resources for infrastructural upgrades, bursaries for financially challenged students, and to facilitate industrial attachments for ongoing students who need mentorship in their career paths. As a premier institute of technology and technical training, these programs have a significant and intimate relationship with the Global Sustainable Development Goals and Kenya's Vision 2030 Blueprint.
We are part of the community. Siaya Institute of Technology does not exist in isolation. It must relate well with the public. The public provides us with the trainees we have. The public provides us with the resources with which we run the institution. The public play a crucial role in ensuring that educational or training programs are undertaken. Even the suppliers, most of them come from around, meaning we are equally benefiting the society that we have around. So our relationship with the public is that of partnership, where we coexist, we benefit from them, they benefit from us.
The national government, under the leadership of President Uhuru Kenyatta, has over the last 7 years enthusiastically supported technical institutions all over the country with the aim of making them the new frontiers for skills impartment and the preparation of the youth in the country for roles in the economy. Technical institutions are now the most important trainers as the concept of blue economy takes root in public policy and planning.
Bro,